Hello, welcome to Gentle Yoga, which today, being the last Wednesday of the month, is going to be a guided meditation. Now, meditation practice is part of yoga practice. There are 8 limbs of yoga, and only one of them is the yoga movements. Another limb of yoga is meditation. So it's just as important to get meditation practice in if you want the art of yoga to be part of your wellness regime for your life. So we're going to start sitting comfortably in a chair, or you can sit on the floor, but you just want to be comfortable. Now, you don't want to be so comfortable that you'll fall asleep, but ideally, you're able to sit with your spine erect. You're able to relax your shoulders, relax your joints, relax your face. And now let's together just do a little bit of movement of the head, neck, and shoulders just to ease the spine into a longer sit. We will be taking little movements out from time to time or at the end to move the joints again. So I'm going to invite you to just slowly bring your chin to your throat and then look up again. And this is a moment to, again, check in with yourself. Feel your muscles, feel your bones, just feel what's going on right now. And it's really important in meditation practice that as you notice sensation, you just notice it without getting lost in any story about it. Okay, let's gently look right to left. And begin to just, again, check in with your breathing as you move slowly. Good. Now let's bring the head to center and just roll the shoulders back, forward, up, back, and down. And as you bring the shoulders back and down, bring your awareness to your heart. Now you can place one hand over your heart. And I like to think of the heart as being 3 different things that are all connected. One is the actual organ of your heart, this little muscle that is so powerful, and she works so hard for us day and night, and we don't even have to think about it. And so what a gift our heart is. Then we also have our emotional heart, which is our emotional state. Is your heart open? Is your heart breaking? Is your heart heavy? Those are all talking about emotional states. And so there's your emotional heart. And then we talk about your energetic heart. Energetic heart being that your heart is receptive to what's around you. So as you have your hand on your heart, just moving your shoulders forward, back, up, and down, just begin to connect with your heart on any of those 3 levels. And let the shoulders come to rest, and just now let's put both hands over the heart and just check in with her and say, how you doing? And again, just notice whatever comes up, hold space for it. And maybe it's a moment of deep listening with yourself. Just letting your heart speak. Feeling the movement of your breath, feeling her beautiful electrical dance. And just find gratitude for your heart. And know that over the next 25, 30 minutes, every single breath we take and every bit of space and beauty that we feel inside, we can dedicate to our heart as a giving back. So with our hands on our heart, close your eyes if you haven't already, or find a soft gaze, just looking downward. Just feel your breath moving in through your nose and out through your nose. Noticing that The breath might be cool on its way in and warmer on its way out. And just keep your breathing at a natural pace. You can release your arms down if you like. And we'll be here for a couple of minutes, just feeling the movement of the breath through the nose. And sometimes it's really nice to feel the lifting upward through the sinus cavity of the breath. And so, if you are a person struggling with depression right now, focusing on the upward lift through the sinus cavity can help balance your energy so that things, instead of being down and heavy, can rise up. So, just feeling the breath through the nose. Soften your eyebrows. Soften your jaw, your tongue. Maybe you notice your breath slowing down. It's a good thing. It means your mind body breath connection is becoming efficient. You're only taking what you need, no more, no less. Now let's feel where the breath is traveling to within the body, feeling the belly, the sides of the trunk, maybe even feeling breath moving in the back of the body, your side ribs, your chest. Where do you feel the breath moving? And so feeling this beautiful expansion on your inhale and this contraction on the exhale. And as you feel the movement of the breath within the body, of the body, I'd like to bring some guided imagery to this practice of feeling like with every breath you take in, there's a little bit more light coming into you. Almost like you have an attic and you're just slowly drawing back a curtain so that shaft of light comes in a little bit more and you can just see what's there. Even if it's cluttered, you just see it. So with every breath you take, let there be a little bit more light. And maybe feeling a connection from the light with space inside the body, where you feel freedom and ease. And can we expand our awareness of this freedom and ease from beyond just where we feel the body moving in the belly, sides, back, ribs, chest? Can we find it growing and expanding into the hips, into the shoulders? Almost like a little drop of water spreading through a paper towel. Can you imagine and feel like that freedom and ease and light that you bring in with your breath can move through the whole of you, even if it's just adding on one breath at a time? We'll be here for about a minute in silence, just feeling that. Keep feeling a slight lift through the crown of the head. Keep the breastbone lifted, shoulders rolling back. And give yourself permission to navigate the space and feeling grounded always at your seat, sitting in your chair or on the floor, knowing that you are, in fact, contained safely. Even if you come into a state of a sense of floating or boundarylessness. And now, as we sit and breathe and feel space, feeling that space move through the whole of the body, imagine now that that light has taken on a color that represents peace and wellness, just a beautiful, peaceful color. And as you breathe in, that color comes in with your breath. And again, it just begins to slowly saturate the whole of you so that over time, that color becomes full and vibrant so that you are just shining this beautiful color of peace and wellness. Feeling that color come all the way in through your feet, your ankles, your shins and calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips, all the way through your lower belly, lower back, upper belly, middle back, chest, upper back, all the way to your throat, down your arms, through your neck, and all the way through the top of your head. We'll sit for about a minute just feeling the beautiful spread of this color. And then bring your awareness back to your breath. Just feeling it moving through your nose and out your nose. And now let's bring our awareness to the mind. We want to keep a sense of openness with the mind, and thoughts will happen. They're supposed to because you are a conscious, awake, alive being. You just want to observe them though, without getting lost in them. So keeping that sense of space that we've already felt, Can we just observe the thoughts moving through the mind as if we are laying in the grass watching clouds pass by? We'll be here for a couple of minutes, just feeling and noticing thoughts without at all getting caught up in them. Just let them pass by. And if there is a thought that tries to hook you, just say thank you. I'll get to you later. And just put your arm out, make that boundary, and come back to that sense of space and observation. Now, bring your awareness back to your breathing. And we're going to become more mindful of our experience that's happening right now. So I invite you to just open your right ear to the sounds happening in the right side of the room. Again, you're just noticing without getting lost in any kind of hook. Just be a passive observer, gazing, if you will, through your right ear. And now become aware of the sounds in your left ear. And just become aware now of the sounds coming through both ears. Everything that you can hear in your surroundings. And now let's bring our awareness to our tactile sense, feeling your seat in the chair or on the floor. Just notice where your weight is distributed without any judgment, just noticing. Feeling your feet on the floor. And then any other parts of you making contact with a chair, or if you're lying down, where do you have that tactile sense? And then let's bring our awareness now back to the breath. And we're going to become mindful of smell. Maybe you don't smell anything in particular, but just noticing. Maybe you smell your lip balm if you really pay attention. Just if you can't smell anything, then just notice your breath. Just stay with that sensation. Now we'll bring our awareness to taste. Taste and smell are very related. So, what do you taste in your mouth? And again, no getting hooked into a story. Just notice what you notice. And then, lastly, even though your eyes are closed, what do you see behind your eyelids? Do you see light? Any kind of color? What do you see? And now let's slowly integrate all of those senses into your experience very softly, feeling the perimeter of your body and taking in and noticing what you hear, what you feel, what you smell, what you taste, and what you see. And just hold it as if holding it in the palms of your hands. Just hold these sensations and notice them without any judgment or story. And bring your awareness back to your breath. Let's bring our hands back to our heart, feeling your heartbeat. Maybe she has a little bit more space and light from your practice. And now we're going to slowly come back into the room. We're going to do it slowly though. Take your hands and just rub the palms together. Bring a little bit of heat there and cup your eyes. Gently open your eyes. Let the light creep in. Bring the hands down. And let's just start by taking the fingers and rubbing across the forehead. We're going to end our practice with a little bit of self massage, going from the center of the forehead all the way down to the temples. And then take it down slowly to the jaw. Just slowly release the jaw. Breathing in, sighing out. And then take it down to the throat and the neck. And let's actually get into one side of the neck. So take your hand on the side of the neck and throat and just do a nice massage there. Your neck has been still in this meditation, so it's nice to get some blood flow and movement. Now let's do that for the other side. Of course, we're also massaging lymph nodes here, which is always beneficial. Good. Get into both shoulders and just roll the shoulders back. You can release your hands. Roll the shoulders forward, up, back and down. And let's bring the palms of the hands together. Inhale as you reach up and reach the arms out. And if you're not able to bring arms overhead just yet, just keep them up, elbows not going above shoulder height, and just bring the arms out. You can play with your arms a little bit. Just bring some movement here, and hands on the thighs, just little cat-cow movement as you arch and tuck the upper spine. And then just come back to one more moment of stillness. Feel that little bit of energy you've just opened back up from that self-massage, slight spinal movement. Take a nice big breath in like you're smelling something you just love. Sigh it out through your mouth. We'll do that 2 more times. Good. Let's bring our hands together at our heart. Give thanks to yourself for coming into your meditation practice, for tapping into a deep sitting with your heart. May you find peace and wellness and joy with every single breath you take. And give thanks for this community that we are doing this with. Even if we're virtual, we are all in here together. Giving thanks for this community who shares in this passion of wellness, love, and joy. Take a breath in together and sigh it out. And I hope now that you feel very calm and rested, restored. This is a wonderful practice to do right before bed to ease your mind and just lull you into a beautiful sleep. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel wonderful, and I can't wait to see you again. Thank you.